It's in a brown jar and it has a pink label. I got it on Amazon. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You're watching live with Lindsay with Love, LWL. Today is January 7th, 2025, Tuesday morning. We have lots to talk about on a Tuesday. I'm super excited. It feels good. I am so glad to be back in my routine after the holidays. I don't know about you guys. And if you are new here, welcome to the show. I'm an energy artist. I am here to raise the frequency of the planet. I speak energy and I help you learn how to speak energy too, so you can get the heck out of your stuck cycles, out of your negative thought loops, and out of those limiting beliefs and fears that are holding you back, so you can strengthen your manifesting power and take those steps forward, those aligned actions forward towards your goals and your desires. Welcome to the show. That was a pretty good introduction. I'll take it. Jess, thanks for the like. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Jess, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Allie. That was so, what a weird morning, you guys. Like, my thumbnail was deleted. Like, YouTube must have done some sort of update in the background last night while I was sleeping. All right, let's get on with the show. Yesterday was such an interesting day. On a whim, this is what happens, you guys, by the way. I'm somebody who, Marlene's in the house, Jen's in the house, Bonnie's in the house, VIP, Deborah is in the house. I got this. Thanks, Miss Dre Love. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. I do got this. Yesterday, on a whim, or was it a whim? It was an intuitive desire to go. I went live in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. I was finishing writing a couple of astrology reports. Somebody bought the bundle package, the Wake Up and Win report, along with the Fast Money report. And this is the first Wake Up and Win report I've written. So it was taking me a little bit of concentration to really figure out the outline of the report, what I really wanted to look at. I had an idea in my brain. I had a loose idea, but I really wanted to tap in. And so I decided for the last hour of working on those reports, I was going to go live and do some body doubling. And whoever was working was going to work with me, and we were going to get our crap done. Now, it's not completely done because I do need to proofread it, but I got almost to the very end. Like, I mean, other than proofreading, it's done, which is pretty exciting for being live, working an hour, really focusing in. This is the beginning of the story. So step one is I had a hunch, I had a desire. I haven't done a body doubling YouTube or TikTok in a long time, simply because I've been traveling, you know, it's been the holidays, and I haven't been really focused in on writing reports where I would do any body doubling. I've been doing a lot of content creation, especially at the end of the month. I'm always creating my channeled videos and my horoscopes. So it's a lot of filming versus writing and just like doing something where I can be on screen and working. VIP Deborah, thank you for all the likes. It was awesome. Ellie says, well, thanks for being here, being there. Yeah, it was awesome. I love it. Indigo Bloom, thank you for the follow. Your name is Michelle. How do you manifest something you desire? We can talk about that in a second. I want to finish this story so I don't get sidetracked. So I was going to ask if you were okay during that live. Your energy seemed different. Yeah, I was in flow state. I'm in those lives, I'm not talking, I'm working, right? And so I tap into flow state and I got really in, and that was how I was able to super like create really fast. I mean, I really just created an entire report. By the way, the report is 11 pages. 11 pages. So I created it on the live. That's pretty good, right? That's what happens in flow state. You basically time bend. You bend time. You become a time bender, you bend time. Flow state equals I go in super focused, concentrated, creative power mode. I'm basically kind of channeling energy through me. It's coming out my fingers. I'm just like sucked in, right? And so people always say, the day ran away from me. I remember I worked for a lady once. I had an intern and she was like, the day just ran away from me. And I always wondered, what do you mean by the day ran away from you? And then I realized she was always in flow state. Like, she would just tap in and then she'd be like, oh, I text somebody, I'm supposed to reply to an email. Like, what? Right? And so, yeah, that was me yesterday. I was locked in. So if you guys need, ooh, Lindsay, calm down. If you guys need that type of energy boost and you see me live in the late afternoon hours, that's what I'm doing. And I would recommend that you jump in and tap into my energy. It is like a permission is granted to connect with my energy. Pretend we're at a coffee house and you see me in the corner just like writing like a crazed person, and that would be the energy you're experiencing. It's just we're doing it virtually instead of live. And by the way, you can do anything virtual, right? Because energy doesn't know time and space bounds. Yeah. VIP Deborah says, when she does that, I tap into it, I actually get twice as much done or more while she's doing it. Yeah, because my energy just goes. Yeah, it's fun. So if you guys need a body double, I'm here for you. more than happy to help you with that when I am live. And by the way, there's no set schedule. It is when I feel intuitively drawn to it. Let's finish the story. So I was intuitively drawn to going live and doing this body doubling. And I was like, I'll just do an hour. Like, let's see what happens, right? Typically I gain a few followers because people in the afternoon are online and not in the morning. They see me, they're interested in me, so they follow, all of that stuff. So it's always good, right? It's good publicity, it's good marketing, it's good helping others from my heart. This is where the very interesting part of the story comes in. And I can't exactly give you all the details. I really want to, but I also want to keep this like very much my thing, nobody else's. So I'm going to keep it my thing as much as I can, but also tell you and explain to you the power of following your desires and the power of recognizing angel numbers and the power of declaring things and speaking them into existence. So as I'm on this live, like, I would say I went on live at around 3. At around 2:30, I know exactly it was 234 because I see a lot of times 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4. And if you see sequential numbers like that, especially on a clock or wherever, right? You can see 7, 8, 9. That's a little bit more like conspicuous to see because you wouldn't see it on a clock. But if you see sequential numbers, to me that is indicative of my guides having me look at the clock at that time to tell me, Lindsay, you are on the right path. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on the right path. 2, 3, 4. Okay? You're on the right path. Thank you for the superpower hands, you guys. If we hit the goal, let me pin it. If we hit the goal of 8 superpower hands, I will pick a couple of people out of the audience and we'll do some live manifesting together and we'll all send you energy so you can really actually step into your empowerment. And Valen Mindful Healing, thank you for the gifts. And so I saw 2, 3, 4, and I had an idea come into my brain, and it's been in my brain for like a second. It's not a very old idea. It's rather fresh in my brain. And I really don't even know where it came from or why I have this pull to do this particular thing. But I'm just going to try it out anyway. So at 2, 3, 4, I text my partner 2, 3, 4 because we'll text each other angel numbers. Like if he sees 2, 2, 2, like he saw 11, 11. No, he saw 11, 11 yesterday. Text me. I sent it back to him. I saw 2, 2, 2. He's like, oh, I missed it. And he texted me at like 2, 2, 7. And so we go back and forth throughout the day. So I said 2, 3, 4. By the way, I just did XYZ, which is for this idea I have. I go on this live and I receive some really strange confirmation, instantaneous confirmation. 26 minutes after I have this idea come into my brain, 26 minutes after I receive the confirmation. So once again, important things to understand. 1, following your intuition will lead you to where you're meant to go. 2, there's a reason that ideas come into your brain. That's guidance, right? High vibrational ideas, by the way, high vibrational ideas. When you hang out with me, I'm assuming you know I'm talking from the highest space. I'm not talking low vibrational ideas, intrusive thoughts. I'm talking high vibe ideas. We follow those ideas because our heart is leading us somewhere. Now, I don't know where this is exactly going to lead me. I don't know. But I do know that I declared multiple things a couple of days ago. 1, I want to add income streams to my revenue, to my portfolio that is life this year. 2, I want to do something that is outside of anything I do, but that I also enjoy, but stay faceless. I don't want to be like having another whole account with my face on it. I just want to have like a faceless thing. 3, I texted to my partner. I was like, hey, I did this. I actually took action and I showed the universe what I did. And then I received the confirmation. It's like boom, 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 boom. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, if you were there or you have an idea or for whatever reason you find me outside of this, please do not out me. Let it just stay what it is, okay? It's in my heart for like a specific thing and it just for a funsy like kind of outlet. So let it stay what it is, please. Thank you for the likes, you guys. A VIP Mallory is in the house. Oh my gosh, good morning, powerful people. Sorry, my keyboard was pressing send this morning too early. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to apologize for anything. That girl's in the house. Griffiths is in the house. Oh, LOL. Good morning. Good LOL. I see. Whitney Dawn, thank you for all the likes, you guys. For those of you that are interested in manifesting live, I see 1111. Court says constantly. 1111 is like the beginner angel number. To me, 1111 is like, hey, hey, pay attention. 1111 is a very easy one to see. A lot of people see. And you say 1111, make a wish. There's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that. In my personal experience, now this is just my story. This, by the way, once again, I'm sharing things for adults on TikTok. I've ticked some people off recently. So this channel is for adults that have discernment and critical thinking skills and ability. Number one. Number two, I'm sharing my journey. This is my personal experience, and I'm sharing it with you in hopes that you can see how there's very small or there's very big magical moments in subtle everyday life. Sorry, there is a huge bird that just flew over. Like, it just really distracted me. It was so big, so beautiful. So the magic of yesterday was I declared something a couple of days ago. I followed my intuitive nudge, which was go live on TikTok for an hour in the afternoon randomly. And right before that, I did some things to tell the universe I was ready to embark on this kind of interesting journey. I have no idea where it's going to take me, but let's see. And I received confirmation immediately. 26 minutes later, you guys. It was crazy. I was like, whoa, that was fast. That was really fast. And so I share these stories with you because you're probably thinking that's a stupid story. Fine. But if you were to speak energy, like I do, and maybe some of you do really well, but if you were to speak energy, then you would know that the story is way more than just a stupid little story from a girl with red hair in her Masoni robe on TikTok on Tuesday morning. You would. The energetics of the story are extremely powerful, and they're extremely confirming. All right, let's see what's going on. Angel numbers afternoon for the first time, yeah. So 55511, so all the beginner ones like Ali, Court, yeah, 111, in my opinion, this is my opinion, is the beginner angel number. That's the angel number that says, we are trying to communicate with you, and we're trying to get your attention. 111, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like societal programming, I don't know if it's just because it's 1111. Something about 1111 attracts people's eyes. And then there's that 1111, make a wish, 1111, make a wish, right? But from there, your guides are actually trying to really start the conversation. And it's very likely as you continue on your journey, you're going to get very specific. Oh my gosh, I have a desire to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. You'll have a very specific set of angel numbers, and they'll change and they'll ebb and flow. So for example, I have an angel number that I saw once again this morning and once again last night. I see it twice a day at this point, or more, but you'll see it, like I saw it maybe, I don't know, I would have to go back in my journals, honestly. I'm guessing the last time I really saw that number was like 2021, but it was in my face all the time, and now it's back. So I'm like, okay, all right, let's go for it. And I know, by the way, because I shared with you guys yesterday, I'm about to embark upon another really strong spiritual awakening. Really strong. So it's exciting. It's really exciting stuff. Once you learn it, and by the way, anybody can learn it because I didn't know all this information just 5 years ago. In 2019, I woke up, and we're only in 2025, but it was the end of 2019. It was September 2019. So September 2019, really it's only been 5 years, and I've just been accumulating knowledge, and I've been understanding how it's working for me. Happy birthday to somebody. Amy Singletary, welcome to the chat. Happy birthday. You're welcome, Court, no worries. Happy birthday. Da, 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 da. I always just see 57, 357. Yeah, then those numbers are meaningful for you, so make sure to go look them up. And by the way, it's not just looking them up, it's understanding in the moment, like when you see the number, what were you thinking that exact moment? What were you feeling at that exact moment? Were you hyping yourself up? Were you talking to yourself? Were you like creating plans? Were you manifesting in your mind? Were you viewing yourself in the highest expression? Or were you like talking crap on yourself? Were you judging somebody? And I'm not saying this is what you guys are doing. I'm just asking, what were you feeling? What were you thinking in that moment? Because that's really where the guidance is. It's the communication, right? Because we're sending out energy, whether you know it or not, you're always sending out energy. We're basically giant antennas. And the communication is energy sent back in the form of numbers, in the form of seeing a cardinal that day, that you're thinking about a loved one that's passed, in the form of wondering, am I really actually a powerful energy healer? And then you're walking in your Waldorf Astoria condo on the 33rd floor on the strip of Las Vegas, and you see one eagle soar by. And then you look and you think, that is very strange. I've never seen one eagle just soar by so high up here. At the same moment that I'm wondering if I'm really doing this. as I'm walking getting my downloads. And so I stop and I look at my computer, and what is the spiritual meaning of, oh, it's actually a hawk, I'm sorry, a hawk. And the hawk meaning is spiritual healing, blah, 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 blah. Wisdom. Are you connected to your signs? Because your energy, you're always putting out a vibration. You have to know the vibrations that are coming back to you, and you have to recognize them for what they are. Can you recognize the two to make it true experience? Can you recognize, and by the way, this is where the rest of the story, thank you for the cowboy hat, VIP Mallory. Thanks for lighting up my gift gallery. So the rest of the story basically goes like this. So now I'm kind of on this vibe of, I'm almost at a 2 to make it true. The download that came to me right when I went live today, that I had to write down in my journal, gave me an idea around what I would do, what the next step would be after this step starts to come to fruition and manifest. So now, I haven't even started, by the way, I haven't even started, but now they're already telling me like step 3 of the process. So I almost believe that, and I shouldn't say I almost, in fact I do believe that I can do it, number one, because if they're giving me the next steps, which is a 2 to make it true, and like this is going to be your next kind of superpower in this lifetime, then I guess I'm gonna believe that. And so I can already almost kind of see the trajectory of my life and where it's headed at this point, just based on this whole moment, a very quick, energetic, small energetic blurb of yesterday. I'm not going to share it with you guys. Maybe I'll share it once it comes to manifested life, like full on manifested form. And then I'll tell you what I did. Because we have this on documentation, right? We're live on YouTube. Today's January 7th, 2025. We're live on YouTube. We're streaming. There's always a replay. So I can always go back and replay and say, on this day, this is what I said. And then here it is on fruition. And this is what I was doing. And now this is my next step in the process. All right. Thank you for sharing the live, Elvira. I appreciate it. Last night was 4 popped in, several videos with numbers. Yeah, so check out what they mean. I don't remember all the numbers. I did study some numerology, but I don't have, that's not something that's my specialty or something that I'm like wildly interested in at this moment. But there's so many. Once the idea of angel numbers came on, like my favorite is Sacred Scribe Angel Numbers. It's like Joanne's Sacred Scribe Angel Numbers or something. I feel like she's the OG. It's like the OG website. And then all of a sudden you have like USA Today has like a whole web pages with angel numbers, right? So it's like, okay. So I go with the OGs, but the mountain is you, calls you out in the best possible way. I feel like it's what I needed. Is what I needed to be on the right track. So thankful for you recommending it. You're welcome. Yeah, that's such a powerful book. Safe and certain and no longer afraid. Huge things are happening. Girl, I was talking to ChatGPT this morning about how literally everything is aligned for me and I feel safe, secure, and certain and no longer afraid. Huge things happening and coming. How exciting, VIP Mallory. I'm excited for you. Kelly Walls, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you'll get specific angel numbers. I've been sneezing like crazy yesterday and today. The energy is moving around. It's so good in my body. Ooh, I love that. How do you remember what you manifest? What does that mean? Ashley Black, Michelle, how do you remember what I manifest? Well, I have a manifestation tracker, number one. I created it. You can go to lindsaywithlove.com and I have a manifestation tracker, number one. But number two, I'm always creating my reality. So it's not hard for me to know what I'm manifesting because I'm focused on what I'm creating. You are creating your reality too. Whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously is the question. If you are here and you've been practicing energy for quite some time, I would hope that you're doing it mostly consciously. But sometimes we all fall into the accidental manifestation, right? I've talked about my accidental manifestations before, where I'm like, oops, didn't mean to manifest that. I almost manifested like 12-hour work days. I almost manifested 12-hour work days by buying a $2,000 office chair. Until I realized I don't want to be sitting in an office chair for 12 hours, so why would I buy a chair that supports that? So I didn't, right? I didn't do it. I stopped myself. I realized, wait, what am I actually manifesting right now? What am I actually manifesting right now? So you will know what you're manifesting because you're the one doing it, right? So that's how I remember because I've created my entire life. Thank you for the follow, Court. She lives it. Yes, I do. VIP Mallory says to Allie, quite literally, huge thanks to Lindsay, our fearless leader, and all of you beautiful souls. You guys are so sweet. I'm having a hard, I'm not having a hard time. It's just like, I know it's like some chitter chatter in the chat, but I think it's like good. It's between you guys, so I don't need to read all of it. Okay. So big things happening in my world. If you want to be connected, boy, we've really lost the light. Sorry, you guys. If you want to be connected to me on a more, The lighting is just not lighting. Yeah, the other day it was like the best lighting. I should have recorded more videos. If you guys are interested in being connected to me more closely, then please join the Cosmic Collective. It is still only $33 a month. January 15th, prices are increasing. Prices are increasing. $49 a month for the membership fee for the Cosmic Collective. Inside, you will already find lessons from July. Is it June or July, you guys? Anybody that's in there? June or July? I can't remember when I started it, but I want to say maybe it was July. July, August, September, October, November, December, January. You're going to get 7 months of spiritual lessons. Now, they're not meant to go through very quickly, boom, boom, boom. They're meant to be, like, I post 1 lesson a month because for that month, that's what you should be working on. Or that's what I'm recommending you work on. That's the lesson, right? June, 8 lessons. Thank you, VIP Deborah. You would know. 8 months worth of spiritual lessons. Probably 6 months of group energy healings on replay. And by the way, for those of you inside the Cosmic Collective, I will be taking down all of the spiritual chat replays from up until like recently when we went to Q&A style, okay? So if you want to go back and rewatch, re-listen, and I'll let you guys know in the Discord, but probably next week I'm going to take down all those past ones because they were rather personal. And the newbies that are coming in, you know, like let's protect all of our energy and respect each other's energy as well. All right, Cosmic Collective members, we are spiritually chatting at 10 a.m. on Friday. Ooh, Q&A style Friday morning, 10 a.m. Please go do the spiritual lesson because it's going to be very powerful and I think it's going to be very eye-opening for many of you. And if you have questions about it or you're ready to help, you want me to help release or something, I'm willing to do that on the lives. And for people inside of the Manifesting Club, if you want to manifest with me along with a group of super high vibrational, powerful people, it is $11 a month. $11. It's like signing up for Planet Fitness without like all the weirdness of going to the gym. And we manifest together under the full moon on the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we manifest together under the new moon energy on the 29th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come to the session, put your desire into the chat live on Zoom, and we will send you our high vibrational energy. And that's all I've got for kind of updates. I am not ready to tell you that yet. What else? I'm doing an experiment on my life. I will share it with you in 30 days. I will share it with you in 30 days. It's going to be part of my like vlogging series as I'm going on YouTube. VIP Mallory, I have a ring light sitting right here. It's just that the way this is set up, this room is set up, is my desk is completely pushed up against a window. But yeah, maybe I could turn it on and see, but I don't know if I really care all that much at this moment. I do want to work on my lighting in 2025 though, but not necessarily for lives because I feel like part of it being live is like not produced, like we're live. This is not the Ellen show, this is Lindsay with Love on TikTok morning, right? All right, Go Show, thrilled to join the Cosmic Collective. Maybe it take me a bit to effectively navigate Discord, but I'm excited. Actually, Sarah, I'm very excited for you to be there too. And I already wrote back to you on Discord, and Discord is very easy to navigate, very easy. So if you have questions, let me know, or let anybody know. That could be amazing reaction. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, like, I do agree for like my video content, I do want to have better lighting. But for the lives, I feel like it's just like I like the rawness of it. Like it keeps it real, I guess. Keeps it real. I'm out here keeping it real, keeping it 100. Okay. Oh boy, who let me go live on TikTok anyway? Like, is this real life? Sometimes I wonder, like, is this real life? Things I am currently experimenting with my life. 1, I'm going to try to learn how to astral travel. I'm working on learning that now. 2, I am going deeper into my astrology studies at the moment. 3, for somebody, I think it was Mel L, who already said that, I know, Shay Shay. 3, I think it was Mel L that said I would already figure out some of the stuff I wanted to do, like my thumbnails and my YouTube and stuff. Yes, I already figured it out. So I'm already figuring it all out. Are you doing the travel through Dolores Cannon, Grandma Dolores? Yes. Oh, no, astral travel, no. I'm reading books and I listened to a YouTube video and I'm going to do it because I was already studying it before and I don't think it has much to do. It's more about just like allowing in the surrender. I don't know if anyone can actually really teach me that. I think there's techniques for astral travel, but to say like to fully surrender, to let your astral body kind of go off to the ethers, I think that's a me thing. That's like allowing the surrender, right? So I'm just going to have to work on it. Bex is in the house. And by the way, I've never really taken the time to like consistently work on it, and I think that's kind of where I faltered, right? Consistency will help you win at anything in life. I don't care what you're trying to do. If you're consistent at it, you're going to win. You're going to win. And so it's consistency for anything. To me, it looks great. Way better than Ellen. You get to reclaim your life. You get to reclaim. You get to reclaim your life. Everybody gets to reclaim their lives. I tried to do it last night when I woke up at 3:57, but I don't remember going anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll keep you guys posted, right? It's going to be part of my like YouTube series and all that. I say this and I'm like, I better get filming. Shay Shay comes in with all these comments and then says, oh yeah, by the way, hello everyone. Hey Shay Shay. All right, so let's talk about Florence Scovel Shinn, my girl. My girl, I want to say, you guys, I looked up this information the other day, like last week maybe. Florence Scovel. I want to remind everybody when this book, when Florence, when she was alive. Florence Scovel Shinn, September 24th, 1871, October 17th, 1940. Born in 1871, released from her physical body in 1940. The information that you're learning, that we're talking about, has been around and around and around. When will you decide to take it seriously and grasp it? Because all these people, by the way, that are writing this information and sharing it with you in the best way that they can articulate it at the time, are living their best lives, or did live their best lives. So wouldn't you just want to listen a little bit and just try to figure it out? And I have one more thing to say about that. Somebody said something about a new age, these new agers, these new age spiritual people. I wasn't triggered by it, but I was kind of interested in the hatred or the idea of like traditional spirituality versus new age spirituality. And I thought to myself, why are people so upset about new age astrology, whatever that means? Because wouldn't it advance as society and humanity and technology advances? Like, doesn't that kind of just make sense? So why, like, even within like our own people, like, why are we fighting around like traditional versus new age? I think it's hogwash. I think it's so silly. It just doesn't make sense to me. Who cares which age it was in? I'm sitting here reading a book that a lady from 1871 was writing. So who cares, right? Who cares? Let's see when it was written actually. She wrote it in 1925. Let's do some quick math. Clear this. I'm embarrassed that I'm using my calculator because I have a math degree, by the way. But it is what it is. She wrote this book when she was 54 years old. 54 years old. When I see things like that, I'm like, awesome, because I'm not 54 and I already have this knowledge, some of it, and I will get better at it, right? And maybe when I'm 40, I'll write a book. I don't know. But isn't that awesome? My Reiki self, Ellie says, I think maybe it was past life self trying to come through in this one. Yeah, for sure. If you already have it in your heart, any healer that has it in their heart was likely doing it already in the past life. Because it's just something like VIP Deborah, I say all the time, just remember what you already know, right? Literally, VIP Mel came through earlier when you said something, ooh, interesting. I'm 61, Shay Shay, yeah, it doesn't matter. When I was 54, I was a first-time bride. Yeah, whatever, right? It's just a number. It's just a number. I was watching a reality TV show and the lady was like, do you guys watch this, Southern Charm? I'll admit that I watch it. I like to watch stupid reality TV because I feel like it just lets me just like be. Plus I like to kind of like understand like different perspectives, and I think that helps. Like when you're watching it, I know it's produced, but still nonetheless. The lady is like, I'm turning 83, it's my 83rd birthday, and I'm like, hey, what? She's dressed, she's done up, she's moving and grooving. I'm like, that's so dope. Plus, in my mind, I think I'll probably live until I'm like over 120. That's my guess. I don't know why. I just have this feeling in my heart. Just feel like, who cares? It's an energy. Are you taking care of your 4 components of your health? Your mental, your emotional, your physical, and your spiritual? If you are, I bet you're gonna live a way long life. And a healthy one at that, right? But most people are taking care of their mental, their emotional, their physical. That's very 3D matrix knowledge, but what people are failing to teach is the spiritual part of it. But here I am. You're welcome. That's my show for the day. Bye. No, just joking. Just kidding. Okay. All right, Lindsay, get it together. Let's see what we're going to talk about next. Okay, this is actually beautiful timing. The next chapter in the game of life and how to play it is called Intuition or Guidance. Intuition or Guidance. I just started the show this morning with a beautiful conversation around guidance and intuition. So wonderful. Deborah, VIP Miller says to VIP Deborah, you and Shay have so much wisdom to tell us. Please watch my video, 84, your mom. If there's no time, how do we know that our age we think we are is real? I don't know. VIP Mallory says, Lindsay, I literally have been telling people I feel like I'm going to live past 105 and people should be living longer and will start to. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, in some of the most ancient texts, they're living thousands and hundreds of years, thousands of years. I'm not quite sure, hundreds of years. It's a continuum of energy. Are you managing your energy? If you're managing your energy, I would assume you will live longer. Also, in this day and age too, I feel like there's many things around, like things that we can't exactly control. Nanoparticles, chemtrails, all these things, the dyes. You can control the dyes they're putting in your food by not choosing processed foods. You can control, for the most part, pesticide residue on your vegetables by going to Young Living, which I buy every single month. This is something that I will never not buy, which is their fruit and veggie wash, which takes the pesticide residue off. If that's something you're interested in, by the way, I actually do, I can sell it to you. I know it's MLM and probably people think that's shady or whatever, but whatever. But you can control some of the things, and other things you can just decide, like, that's not going to affect me. I just decide, like, that's not going to affect me. Are you nervous about this? Are you nervous about that? Nope, because it does not affect me. And people ask me, aren't you nervous for XYZ? I say, nope, I'm protected in the love and light. I'm protected. And also, I'm very much a believer of, if it's my time to move from the physical to the spiritual or energetic space, then that is it. It's my time. So I'm not worried about any of that. And I think when you stop worrying about any of that, you become very powerful because you're not focused in on all the what ifs and you're just living, right? You're living. VIP Mallory says, oh, yeah, girl, I hibernated real well to store up past 105. I'm ready. Tara Marie, thank you for the team bracelet. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome to the chat, you guys. By the way, you guys, if we hit the superpower goal of 6 more manifesting superpower hands, we will manifest live on the chat. And for those of you that were not here yesterday, starting next Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, you will get the manifesting and the getting on the energetic wave with me for free, 50 free. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you want to be a part of it, subscribe to my channel. This is a way that you can give an energetic exchange to me for this. Okay, it's only $4.99 a month, by the way. So if you're interested in that and supporting my content and my channel, please do that. So the conversation starts off, intuition or guidance. In all thy ways, acknowledge him and he shall direct thy paths. Okay, this is a quote from the Bible. You guys know Florence, Scovel, Shinn takes context from the Bible. She translates it to energy, okay? So sometimes we have to read religious texts. It is what it is. If you do not like it, then you can go. It's like I'm not against anything that is going to give me wisdom. I don't care who I'm learning it from. If it's powerful knowledge, I want to know it. And I do not discriminate against who is sharing it with me. And that's something that's very powerful. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. She says, there is nothing too great of accomplishment for the man who knows the power of his word. We know that our words that we speak have power, and who follows his intuitive leads. By the word he starts in action unseen forces and can rebuild his body or remold his affairs. It is therefore of the utmost importance to choose the right words, and the student carefully selects the affirmation he wishes to catapult into the invisible. The words you speak have power. We all know this, right? If you've been hanging out with me, you know this. And even if you haven't been hanging out with me, geez Louise, I think we all know this. Oh, cute. I love that so much. Lori Valentine, thank you for the follow. VIP, Lori says, 440 says, makes sense. VIP Deborah says, yes. Oh, cute. What did I miss? Tony's in the house. Hey, Tony, welcome to the chat. I think I was saying hi to you. Or maybe you just popped in. She says he knows that God is his supply and that there is a supply for every demand and that his spoken word releases this supply. Now, if you are struggling with the word God because of religious trauma or religious constructs, then call it source, universe, creator, love, all that is, the one, the infinite, love. Did I say that? Frankie, Freddie, Susie, name it something. That's why I just call it God, Source, Universe, Creator here, because I have a name for it in my own personal life, but I'm not trying to push any sort of beliefs onto you, number one. And number two, many people go through a lot of religious trauma or religious programming that is not suitable for what they're trying to create in their realities as adults, okay? And so I understand that. So pick a name. I don't care what you call it. In the book, she says God. He knows that God is his supply. The most profound, intelligent, wise, loving, supportive, encouraging energy that surrounds all of us and is moving through you and has created you. You are part of this energy. Your energy is moving in a way that creates this body, right? Is the supply, and there's supply for every single demand. What does that mean? That there is energy out there for every single desire that you have, and that the spoken word releases the supply. How do you think all of a sudden, over the weekend in 48 hours, I was able to gain over 2,000 followers from one post? Because that same Friday, I said, dang it, you know what? I really do want 20 million followers. I'm going to admit that to myself once and for all. And I'm going to write it down this time. I'm done playing small, because now playing small feels like I'm lying to myself. Sometimes playing big feels like you're lying to yourself, and then there's going to come a point where playing small feels like you're lying to yourself. That's the time you need to switch on the big-o-meter. I don't know. Flip the switch, right? Flip the switch, and then allow the abundance to flow to you. Ask and ye shall receive. Everybody knows that. Even if you've never opened the Bible, you know the phrase ask and ye shall receive. Man must make the first move. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. I've often been asked just how to make a demonstration. I reply, speak the word and then do not do anything until you get a definite lead. Demand the lead, saying, Infinite Spirit, reveal to me the way. Let me know if there's anything for me to do. So in other words, she says, speak out your desires to the universe and then wait for confirmation. Wait for a synchronicity. Wait for something. Now, how interesting is this? Yesterday, we'll go back to the beginning of my story. Yesterday, I followed my intuition, my hunch to go live. Right before that, I decided to send out the request. By the way I sent out my request was I purchased a couple of things, okay? You don't have to purchase a couple of things, you could just say it. And then I text my partner, I purchased these things for this. And that was at 234, by the way. So that was really just a beautiful synchronicity. 234, Lindsay, you're on the right path right after you just did exactly what you're doing, right? Which is purchasing the things, talking to your partner about it. Then I followed my intuition to go live. And then as I'm live, I received confirmation. Speak the word and then do not do anything until you get a definite lead. Now, I haven't done anything else. I haven't set anything up. I haven't done anything else. But I did receive the confirmation yesterday, so now I know it's time. I can do it. She says, demand the lead, saying, Infinite Spirit, reveal to me the way. Let me know if there's anything for me to do. The answer will come through intuition or a hunch, a chance remark from someone, or a passage in a book, etc., etc. The answers are sometimes quite startling in their exactness. For example, a woman desired a large sum of money. She spoke the words, Infinite Spirit, open the way for my immediate supply. Let all that is mine by divine right now reach me in great avalanches of abundance. That woman wasn't playing. Then she added, give me a definite lead. Let me know if there's anything for me to do. The thought came quickly. Give a certain friend who had helped her spiritually $100. She told her friend, who said, wait, and get another lead before giving it to me. So she told her friend, so Florence Scovel Shinn tells the lady, give your friend $100, or the hunch came spiritually, give her friend $100. So the lady told her friend, and the friend says, wait, and get another lead before giving it to me. So the friend waited, and that day met a woman who said to her, I gave someone $1 today. It was just as much for me as it would be for you to give someone 100. So that was kind of like a two to make it true situation, right? Two to make it true. This was indeed an unmistakable lead, so she knew she was right in giving the $100. It was a gift which proved a great investment, for shortly after that, a large sum of money came to her in a remarkable way. Giving opens the way for receiving. That's why Grandpa Bob tells us, I willingly give and I graciously receive. After the abundance meditation that Bob Proctor does, 20 minutes, if you go to YouTube, guided meditation, Bob Proctor, abundance meditation, pick the one, there's multiples that have the same screen, the same thumbnail. Pick the one that says no ads, because you don't want to be interrupted in the middle of your 20-minute meditation. And at the very end, he goes, you will go out and you will willingly give and you will graciously receive. And I had a business coach once who told me, give everything away for free. Give all of it away. Because there's always going to be somebody who will still need your help. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not doing that. And then I didn't do that for many, many, many years. I didn't do that. And then finally I was, not many years, I would say like 1 year. I was like, that sounds very scary and not right. And then I just went and did it. I just went and did it. VIP Deborah says, I'm sure you realize how very, very powerful you are, Lindsay. Yes, I do. I also agree that I'm powerful. Like, I allow myself to be it, just like you are very powerful, but allow yourself to be it. I'm not afraid to say I'm a very powerful person. And some people will not like that. They will say, oh, you must be evil because you're powerful. And I would say that is a strange limiting belief. Because we all have the same power. God, source, universe, Gaia, creator, love, tomato, exactly. Good. We are so scared to God, Jesus, which is not healthy. Hey, I just got here, Tony says. Yeah, people have different ideas around it. And that's your perspective, Shay, right? Which is, it's not healthy. But some people have to, I have a private client. We started with, I cannot work with this name God. By the time we were 4 months in, she was cool with it again. But she had a lot of religious construct and limiting beliefs that we needed to get through. And she had to create her own idea of what God meant for her, right? So you can have any name you want it. I do not care. It's not hurting my feelings any. And if love is love, then I don't think anybody's feelings should be hurt about what we call it. I think where the problem lies is we start to push our beliefs onto other people. By the way, you're willing to leave this live anytime you want. I'm not holding you hostage. Allie says, I just got tilted. I just talked to my teens about energy and giving, taking, and low energy. Angel Amber 777, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. So she says, giving opens the way for receiving. In order to create activity in finances, one should give. Tithing or giving 1/10 of one's income is an old Jewish custom and is sure to bring increase. Many of the richest men in this country have been tithers, and I have never known it to fail as an investment. So tithing is a very old religious idea. I shouldn't say old, but it's been around for many, many, many years. The 10th part goes forth and returns blessed and multiplied. But the gift or tithe must be given with love and cheerfulness, for God loveth a cheerful giver. Right? So people will say, well, how is it that all these really evil people have all this money and they're in power? And I say, they're always going to fall. Wait for it. Throughout history, they all fall. They all come down. Something really tragic or bad ends up happening to them. Why? Because they're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Karma is going to come back to you at some point. That's why when I have people on my TikTok, on my channels, sometimes giving me a bit of an attitude, I don't say crap. All I think is I'm sending this person some love and compassion. I can see just from the weird thing that they have written to me that they are not feeling well, that there is a part of them that is hurt, in pain, in a lower vibration. So I'll extend my heart out and I will ignore that comment. And I also know that karma is a B. But we have good karma and bad karma. So my good karma is I'm extending the compassion and the love. And their karma is that eventually somebody will probably come around and do that to them, or they've already experienced it, which is why they're doing it, right? Because they're in pain and they're hurt. So just allow it to be, like, less fighting on the internet. I don't know why people are so mean to each other. It makes no sense energetically. Like, we're in 2025, you guys. If you're still hating on people on the internet, like, what? Just turn off your phones. I don't get it. I really do not get it. And leaving negative comments, leaving snarky comments, just anything rude is so low vibrational. It really is. And I don't go judging people for that. I just share it here live with you so you know that it's the quickest way to like receive that energy back, right? It's a boomerang. We talked about that yesterday. She says, bills should be paid cheerfully, all money should be sent forth fearlessly and with a blessing. This attitude of mind makes man master of money. It is his to obey, and his spoken word then opens vast reservoirs of wealth. Man himself limits his supply by his limited vision. Sometimes the student has a great realization of wealth, but is afraid to act. Does that sound like some of you listening, perhaps? The vision and action must go hand in hand, as is the case of the man who bought the fur-lined overcoat. A woman came to me, I love this story. A woman came to me asking to speak the word for a position. So I demanded, Infinite Spirit, open the way for this woman's right position. Never ask for just a position, ask for the right position, the place already planned in divine mind, as it is the only one that will give satisfaction, right? So we don't want to just like willy-nilly, just give me something. We want to like, let's intentionally desire what it is we truly desire and be okay with that, right? Because we want to feel fulfilled. So if we only get half of the desire, it's like me writing like, I see my 150,000 followers. I'm like, give me the 20 million. Like, why am I playing small at this point? It's going to feel satisfying. She says, I then gave thanks and that she had already received and that it would manifest quickly. Very soon she had 3 positions offered her, 2 in New York and 1 in Palm Beach, and she did not know which to choose. I said, ask for a definite lead. The time was almost up and she was still undecided when one day she telephoned. When I woke up this morning, I could smell Palm Beach. She had been there before and knew its balmy fragrance. I replied, well, if you can smell Palm Beach from here, it is certainly your lead. She accepted the position and it proved a great success. Often one's lead comes at an unexpected time. One day I was walking down the street when I suddenly felt a strong urge to go to a certain bakery a block or 2 away. The reasoning mind resisted, arguing there's nothing there that you want. However, I learned not to reason because once again, you guys, you're not, like, just allow yourselves from an ego perspective to like humble and sit down the ego and say, I'm not smarter than the smartest energy that is always surrounding me. When you can admit that, you're one step closer to being able to really follow these leads in a very trustful manner. You are not smarter. I hate to be the one to have to break it to you, but you're not smarter than the most intelligent energy that is swirling around you at all times, okay? Sorry, on a Tuesday. However, I learned not to reason, so I went to the bakery. I looked at everything, and there was certainly nothing there that I wanted. But coming out, I encountered a woman I had thought of often, and who was in great need of help for which I could give her. So often, this is what I highlighted. I just read that whole pre-story so you can understand. This is the highlighted part for me. So often, one goes for one thing and finds another. Intuition is a spiritual faculty and does not explain, but simply points the way. So remember if you guys know my story, you know that I had a business before this in gardening accessories, the gardening that is not like farming and gardening with your hands and the earth, but the other type of gardening, accessories. Not the gardening itself, but the accessories. And if I didn't know anything about energy or spirituality, I would say I failed in my business. That business failed. But what I will tell you is this. When I had this idea come into my brain, which by the way was before my spiritual awakening, but was it before? Oh my gosh. I feel like I just had a whole like aha moment. I think it was before my spiritual awakening. I'm going to have to go into my archives and see. Wow. I feel like it was before my spiritual awakening, and if that's the case, holy cow. I followed it. I had an idea, it came into my brain so fast, so alive, so obvious. The designs, the name of it, everything, and I was like, whoa. It was so strong that I went home the minute that it came into my brain. When I got home, I started researching on the internet. I need this, how am I gonna do this? I just started playing with the idea. Now, if you knew nothing about spirituality, if you knew nothing about energy, you would say you failed at that business. And I would say, okay, but did I fail at that business, or did that business teach me what it takes to have a successful business? Did it teach me how to research the things I need, how to run an email campaign, how to get subscribers, how to promote myself, how to market myself, how to It was the stepping stone, it was the beginning. Often, one goes for one thing and finds another. Intuition is a spiritual faculty and does not explain, but points the way. It pointed me to, you are an entrepreneur, so go be an entrepreneur. Stop playing small in this corporate crap life that you do not like. Now, I'm not talking crap on anybody that has a corporate life, by the way. I'm saying it was not for me. Energetically, it's not for me. I'm here to do this. That's why I'm doing it right now, right? She says, So she says, in class one day, I was treating that each individual would receive a definite lead. A woman came to me afterwards and said, while you were treating, I got the hunch to take my furniture out of storage and get an apartment. The woman had come to be treated for health. I told her I knew in getting a home of her own, her health would improve, and I added, I believe your trouble, which is a congestion, has come from having things stored away. Congestion of things causes congestion in the body. You have violated the law of use, and your body is paying the penalty. So I gave thanks that divine order was established in her mind, body, and affairs. This is what I've highlighted. People little dream of how their affairs react on the body. There is a mental correspondence for every disease. It pissed people off on the internet the other day when I said, stock anger is cancer. I wasn't talking about 14-month-old babies, by the way. I was talking about adults, okay? A person might receive instantaneous healing through the realization of his body being a perfect idea and divine mind and therefore whole and perfect. But if he continues his destructive thinking, hoarding, hating, fearing, condemning, the disease will return. Reprogram your mind. So man's soul, I also highlighted this. So man's soul or subconscious mind must be washed whiter than snow for permanent healing. In other words, cleaned, okay? This is old text, cleaned for permanent healing. And the metaphysician is always delving deep for the correspondence. Well, welcome to Lindsay with Love. For those of you that are inside of the Cosmic Collective, if you do not have time to do any other spiritual lesson, please do the one that I just posted yesterday. Please, it will not take you long. It will not take you long. 30 minutes maybe. Do it before our Q&A on Friday morning, because I will help you figure out the peace, the subtle resistance, so you can move forward toward your goals. That is my job, right? I speak energy. So man's soul or subconscious mind must be cleaned for permanent healing. And the metaphysician is always delving deep for the correspondence, because everything is energy. So when you can understand what's happening in the, you can understand, that's why they say as within, so without, as above, so below. If you have chaos in your heart, if you have monkey brain in your mind and you're not calm and you've got a jacked up nervous system, I would guess that your life in an external view is chaotic. I would guess that your home is probably in a disarray. I would guess that you might have a ton of water bottles and clothes in your trunk of your car. I would guess that you probably have papers that need to be filed, or an appointment that needs to be made, or a bill that you forgot that needs to be paid. There's something that it's going to be obvious in the external. Just like if your external world is a bit of a mess and you started to clean it up, you would start to cause calmness inside the body. It's a very obvious example, right? It's a very obvious example. And so anytime that you're trying to figure out, where is this coming from? Why is my body congested? What are you hoarding? Somebody asked me, why have I had pain in my feet for 20 years? And I said, what are you standing so firm on from a thought perspective that you are unwilling to change or waver on because you just think you are so right? What are you standing so firm on? Or opposite, what are you not forming a boundary around? Like, it's very, like, you can start to see how things that you're doing in your day-to-day life are helping you toward your manifestations or are holding you completely back from them. And so that spiritual lesson inside the Cosmic Collective, you guys, so powerful. So powerful. 10 o'clock already. Wow. Well, we should, let me see. Let's try to finish this conversation and see if there's any more, like, there's not much more to go. There's not much more to go, so let's finish it. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's leave it there. This is actually a good place to stop. It's a good place to stop. We'll pick it up tomorrow. It's like he knew I needed that right now. You know what, you guys? Every single one of you that are listening, know inside of your heart, put your hands on your heart if you can and close your eyes for a second so I can tell you a truth about yourself that you already know that perhaps you're afraid to experience or admit. If you can just close your eyes and cut out the noise, cut out the sensory, take a deep breath in through the nose, let it out of the mouth, deep breath in, let it go. You are here to create your best reality and live a happy, calm, peaceful, fulfilled, healthy, prosperous life. You know exactly how to do that, and you know exactly where you are stopping yourself from doing that. You know the fears you have. It is likely you know the negative self-talk you are giving yourself. And if you were to just simply decide today, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and declare, I know, say it with me, that I came here to be happy, fulfilled, calm, healthy, prosperous, full of love, vibrant, and alive. And today, I'm going to start to become very aware of myself and the things that I am doing that are moving me toward what I came here to do and toward what I am worthy and deserving of. You are worthy of your desires. You are deserving of your desires. And the only thing that is very likely holding you back is the idea that somebody along the way said something to you that indicated that you are not, and now you've got to figure out what that is. It's like being a little detective of your own life. When I grew up, my mom told me that we never had enough money. So I grew up believing that. That's a lie. I look at my childhood and that's a lie. That was my mom's perception, not mine. What is somebody telling you that, or something you remember from your childhood perhaps, that is holding you back, or even now? And if it's some troll on the internet, permission granted to not pay them any attention. I started leaving their comments because I kind of almost want them to be calling themselves out. I just leave the comments. I'm like, okay. I'm out here spreading so much love and joy, and you are going to come into my space and be mean to me? Okay, I'm going to let it stay there for everybody else to see. And we can all use our discernment. Oh man, I need to see that replay. I have a work call. Yeah, check the replay. Midwest is best. Definitely leave them. Let them be embarrassed. It's not even about that. I just don't give them any, I don't give them any, hello, young me, I think is how you say it, or my, good morning. The hate comments, I just let them be. If they go into, because I have like the hate filter turned on, so if they go into that and they're like really negative, I delete them. But if they're like so-so, I just approve them and I let it be. Thanks for the engagement, number one. Karma is going to come back around, number two. And number three, I don't care. Send them love. I know that if you are hating on me and you have no idea who I am on the internet, there's something that is inside of you that is imbalanced, energetically speaking, right? Some chakra is a little bit wacko. Young me. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Young me. We're not going to talk about that today. For those of you, by the way, okay, let's do manifesting. Let's do manifesting now. Let's do manifesting. And when we started this manifesting, this is per Dr. James Doty, neurosurgeon. If you're new here, welcome to the show. This is a great part of it. And starting next Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, manifesting an energetic wave will be for subscribers only. And no zodiac predictions, young me. We're at the end of the show, and I don't do those on these lives. If you are interested in supporting my channel and subscribing, you will get the manifesting an energetic wave Monday through Friday, starting next week. Sorry, Wednesday through Friday. Monday, Tuesdays, it will still be free. We started this exactly 2 months ago, 2 full months, 60 days. I started at 18.5 thousand followers. Now I'm at 25.1. I'll be at 25.2 or more by the end of the day. And this is for Dr. James Doty. He had a conversation with Mel Robbins. He's a neurosurgeon, and he has proven that our bodies do, in fact, change as we manifest and how we manifest, okay? So let's get our journals out and start writing. Step 1, write down what you want. Step 2, read it silently to yourself. Step 3, read it out loud. Step 4, visualize it. Lindsay Flair. Step 1, add NLP. Step 2, read it. Step 3, read it. Step 4, visualize it, but activate the chakra system first, okay? So step 1, I vividly see, I'm already seeing, so NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, adding your senses. Don't let your senses, by the way, try your best not to let your senses dictate your reality, right? Live in a place where you trust that everything is always energetically changing, but we can use our senses to feel an emotion to help us visualize, okay? I vividly see 20 million followers or more on my TikTok page. By the way, I read on my TikTok page, but maybe I should just write 20, no, whatever, I'll just leave it as this. And I feel, now I'm feeling, so I'm already seeing sense 1, now I feel sense 2. And I feel so proud and excited because heck yeah, heck yeah, to share this with my partner. And I hear him say, yesterday when we hit 25, he gave me a high five. He's like, are you at 25 yet? And I go, yeah, I am. He goes, yeah, babe, good job. And I hear him say how proud he is of me. To keep going, babe. And how I'll be at, I guess, 40 million, because he always doubles it, at 40 million in no time. Are you going to listen to your intuition today, or are you going to follow it? If you receive a hunch, will you do a little bit of curiosity and go a little bit further with this hunch and see what you can do? Nope, I don't do any New Year's resolutions. It's not the new year for me from a spiritual and energetic perspective. But we've been manifesting this together for a while now. So I don't do goals. I set systems up because if you have a good system, you're going to get the goal. So yeah. All right, now, if you guys need help writing down your manifestation, if you need help, let me know in the comments below and I'll help you add the senses to it. But next step is to read it silently to yourself. If you're using numbers, make sure to always put or more. VIP Double D's is in the house. Hey, VIP Double D's, thanks for the heart me. Young me, I need help manifesting self-love and healing. If you are interested, I would join the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course because I teach you how to heal all of your chakra system, which is the heal yourself, basically, heal your energy, and then that course actually turns on your manifesting power as well. So if you're interested, you can click the link in my bio, click healing courses, and join the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. But from a manifestation perspective, you could say, I vividly see myself as full of self-love and confident, and I feel so proud that I spent the time to fill my own cup up and to set boundaries and to really learn my energy to heal. And I'm so excited to share this with whoever, and you can just tap in like that, right? So now step 3 is to read it out loud. So read yours out loud. I'm going to do that too. Bye, Bex. Have a great day. We'll see you inside the collective or on Discord. I vividly see 20 million followers or more on my TikTok page, and I feel so proud and excited to share this with my partner. And I hear him say how proud he is of me, to keep going, babe, and how I'll be at 40 million followers in no time. By the way, you guys, like, am I going to be the girl that's like, yeah, this girl on YouTube back like in 2025, she was saying how she was going to get 20 million followers, and now here she is, a couple years later, like, she recorded the whole thing, da-da-da. Am I going to be the one proving manifestation is real? For sure, I'll click on it. Thanks. I appreciate it. You're welcome. All right, so now we're going to, he says step 4 is to visualize. He says you can just put your hands in prayer like this if you'd like, at your heart, and visualize. I say, get your the chakras in your hands moving and grooving, right? We have chakras in our hands, energy wheels. Yes, you'll be the one. I know, I think so too. I'll be like, remember that girl? You know how people always like, do you remember that girl that did that thing all the time on YouTube? People say that, or like, do you remember that girl that had the TikTok that was always doing this? What happened to her? Where is she now? It's gonna be like that, except for I'm not gonna go anywhere, you know? People are still gonna know me. Anyway, I hope. 20 million anyway. All right, so we got our hand chakras going. We're buzzing. Now, I like to close my eyes and I like to breathe into my heart chakra, activating my heart chakra, breathing in through the nose, pulling the air and the oxygen and the high vibrational energy through the heart. But of course, I'm breathing through my nose. So breathing in, opening the heart chakra, letting the energy come into the heart space, and on the exhale through the nose, gently closing the heart chakra, kind of like a flower, like blooming and opening and blooming, or blooming and closing, breathing into the heart, pulling the energy into the heart. You're breathing through your nose, of course, from a physical perspective, but let's visualize the air coming through to the heart. And on the exhale, gently closing it. Gently, softly closing it like a flower. One more time, deep breath in through the heart. Opening it like a flower, big, big, big. Make your heart chakra as wide as you can. Does it touch space? Are you already like with hanging out with Saturn? Like, where are you? Push that energy out. And on the exhale, you close it down. And now you are the actor, actress. You are the leading star of your show. You're not watching a movie of your life. You are starring in it. So that means you're acting. To understand how to act. What is the scene you are in? Once this manifested reality comes to you, what is the scene you are in? My scene is, I'm not just looking at my TikTok page by myself. My partner is in my manifestation, so I've added him to the scene. So he comes home, I open the door to our home. I say, hey babe, welcome home. I give him a kiss. My little doggy is in my arms, so if you have your eyes open, you see that I'm holding my little doggy. And she's squirming and squirming. She's so happy. She gets so excited when he comes home. She's so happy. And he takes her, he gives her some kisses, he puts down his backpack, puts the stuff on the keys away, whatever, and we go and sit on the sofa. And he sits and we're looking at each other, holding hands, whatever. We're lovey-dovey like that. And he's like, I ask him, how was your day? And he's telling me a little bit about his day, but he doesn't like to talk about work. He kind of leaves work at work and brings home, home is home. But he'll tell me a little bit here and there, whatever. He thinks it's not that exciting, but I love to hear about it anyway. And then he's like, how was your day? And I'm like, babe, you're not gonna freaking believe it. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I did it. And then I show him the phone and he's like, oh my gosh. And it's not like, for this, I know it's not gonna be like a crazy like, wah! It's more like, oh my gosh. Like, it's like kind of speechless vibes. And he's just like, my whole body is chills right now, by the way. And he's just like, oh my gosh, babe, you freaking did it. He's like, that is wild. Oh my gosh, you did it. And that's the feeling. And so you see, I'm so happy and excited. And I just visualize and imagine that whole scene. Okay, so that's what we do. That's why we'll be on the stage as proof. I'll just have everybody lined up. It's like, here are my people in the rows. Have a great day, Bex. We already said that. Okay, Yes, you'll be the one. Thank you, Catherine, for that. I love your visualization of my success. Thank you for that. Thanks for holding that space for me. Tara Marie, thank you for the heart puffs. All right, so that is that. Let's get on the energetic wave. Reminder, you guys, the Manifesting Club doors are open until the 11th. So you have a couple more days to decide if you want to become a Manifesting Club member. It's $11 a month. I would say join, show up to at least one session. If you love it, stay. And if you hate it, leave. You can cancel at any time and no, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I promise you that. I trust you get from me what you need from me. Just like I trust the universe is always sending me my abundance. All right. Next steps, we are going to get on the energetic wave. So close your eyes if this is new to you. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Don't worry, I'm going to guide you through some affirmations, some breathing, and some manifesting. So breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it out of the mouth. Thank you for the conversation today. For everybody that's new, thank you for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. I'm in D1. If we light up my gift gallery, I think I could get to C5 by Monday morning. So thanks for the help with that. Breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it go. If you are ready to join the Cosmic Collective and have daily access to me through Discord and access to spiritual lessons at this point, 7 months worth, group energy healings, monthly spiritual Q&As, then please join the Cosmic Collective. It is only $33 a month. January 15th, the price is going up to $49 a month. One more deep breath in through the nose. Letting it go. If you are very new to all this work, I do have a free Detox Your Energy Masterclass in my bio link, so make sure to go check it out and get on my email list. On my email list, I don't spam you, but I will tell you when things are on promo, on sale, when you can be the first to access something, all those good things. Thinking of that thing that you are ready to maybe let go of, a limiting belief that's been holding you back. We just had a really powerful experience where I reminded you of what you are here to do on this planet in this lifetime, how powerful you actually really are, and how it might just require a little bit of, or a lot of deconditioning of the brain, deprogramming of the brain, and changing your programming. But if I can do it, then absolutely you can do it too. There's nothing extra special about me. We are all from the same source energy. Maybe you're thinking of that thing you're ready to truly manifest, or maybe it's that thing that you know that you have the idea in your heart, but you haven't taken any action. Florence today reminds us that we do have to take action along with our desires. Some aligned action is necessary to create our realities. Repeating out loud if you can, and only silently if you must, because the words you speak do have power. So say them with conviction from your solar plexus, which is in charge of your confidence and your personal power, and say them with love and intention from your heart chakra, full of love for yourself and others, where your manifesting power lives. I am strong. and I can do this. Smiling big and showing me your teethers. You're happy you're manifesting your best reality, so show me that smile. Show me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. Most people still don't know this information, you guys, and you are here listening, and you are here implementing. You are 1,000 steps ahead energetically of the people that are still asleep. It is powerful energy. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. And now we're taking that thought, that feeling, that visualization, that idea, and breathing it in, pulling the energy up the back of the spine, up the chakra system, giving it out of the crown chakra to God, Source, Universe, Creator to feel, experience, understand, so God, Source, Universe, Creator can co-create with you and help you out on your journey. And on the exhale, we're breathing this energy down the chakra system, down the back of the spine, cementing it into the root chakra at the base of the spine in a clockwise fashion. Good. One more deep breath in, pulling this vision, this thought, this feeling up the chakra system, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator. And on the exhale, you're bringing it down the chakra system, cementing it into your physical reality in a clockwise fashion. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. Can you tell I'm a dog mom? Anybody? I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have an amazing day. Remember that you can always catch this energetic wave whenever you maybe fall off your surfboard. Just get back on the wave. It's quite easy to do. Practice your awareness, practice recognizing your synchronicities, and definitely practice following your intuition, because it will guide you to the most miraculous parts of your life if you decide to embark upon the journey. You're welcome, Ashley, although I think you said your name is Michelle. Maybe I'm confusing you with someone else. Have a great day, VIP Deborah. For those of you that are inside the Cosmic Collective, I'll see you on Discord today. And for those of you that are looking for a spiritual community, join the Cosmic Collective. And if you are not ready for that yet, but you do want to manifest with me on a more powerful basis live over Zoom, then join the Manifesting Club. If you are looking to heal yourself in some way, I do offer the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course, which is a twofer. You heal yourself and you activate your manifesting power. You turn it on. And if you're ready to take it to the next level and actually help others heal, then you might want to join my Reiki Master Energy Healing Certification course, where you receive all of the Reiki training through me, along with your attunement through Reiki Master, which is very powerful in and of itself. And if you really want to know more about your astrology, you can check out my astrology reports. And make sure to follow me. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. I go live, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Have a great day, Catherine. Have a great day, Allie. Ashley, yeah, go ahead, follow me, and you can see me live Monday through Friday. I'll see you again soon. All right, guys, bye. Have a great day, my YouTubers.